Hello everyone, it's Odumayowa Victor Ogunshola from iDPS.com. iDPS means I diagnose and proffer solutions. Today we have something very important for everyone in the field of business management, most especially those of us that have got an entrepreneurial mindset. Today we will be talking about the business canvas model. As you can see, I will put that on the slides as well. Today we will be talking about the business model canvas, the BMC, business model canvas. This is what we will be talking about today. And this, what you can see here already, is the template for the business model canvas as given to us by the originators of this model. Okay, so if you come with me to the whiteboard, I have prepared the whiteboard so that I can define the business model canvas. I can tell us the best way to create a business model canvas, and I can tell us about the advantages of the business model canvas. Please come with me to the whiteboard. Thank you. Business model canvas. What is it? It's called BMC. Firstly, I'd like to tell you about the origin of the business model canvas. This is because this is not my concept, but the business model canvas originated from academic scholars Alexander Osterwalder and Yves Pigneur. There's two scholars, Alexander Osterwalder and Yves Pigneur, are the originators. They founded and created the business model canvas. So what exactly is the business model canvas? The business model canvas is a strategic management and lean startup template which creates value, delivers value, and captures value. I would like to run that again. So the business model canvas, is a strategic management tool, okay? And it's also a lean startup tool. When we talk about lean startup, it simply means it's a tool that helps us to plan our business, whether new or existing business, in such a way that we eliminate all forms of waste. Anything that will not add value is being eliminated when we use the business model canvas. So just to recap again, the business model canvas, BMC, is a strategic management as well as a lean startup template, which creates, delivers, and captures value. So this is the definition of a business model canvas. Just like I've explained, but I'd like to emphasize again, the BMC, business model canvas, can be used for developing new business models. So are you an aspiring entrepreneur? You are so eager to start up your own business, but you don't know how to start. You say, how do I even write that business plan? That business plan is too much pages for me. I've got good news for you. With the business model canvas, you don't necessarily need to write the long, many pages business plan, because on one page, you can put together a business model canvas to document and develop new business models, or to document your existing business models. So it's a smart document. The business model canvas, the business model canvas is a smart business document, because it allows you, smart, with an A, it allows you to nail it, specific, direct to what the business offers in terms of value proposition, in terms of who the customers would be, in terms of who would be the other stakeholders apart from the customers, in terms of what are the revenue streams, and so on. So specific. It's measurable. With the business model canvas, we can check if we are meeting targets and how we are doing so far. It is measurable. Okay. The business model canvas helps us to set targets that are achievable and realistic. And with the business model canvas, it's timely as well. So also, maybe you think, but how can I create my own business model canvas? The best way to create a business model canvas is to have a brainstorming session with people of like minds, okay? When I talk about people of like minds, it's good when you can get in a room colleagues or friends or business partners or stakeholders those that will be stakeholders in your business. If you can get these people together in a room, people who are innovative and have an entrepreneurial mindset, and then you can have a brainstorming session on the 9 segments of the business model canvas. Talking about 9 segments of the business model canvas, that's something I will show us when I come back to the smart board. Okay. The last thing I would like to talk about on the whiteboard are the advantages of the business model canvas. So, business model canvas, what are the advantages of this? First, it helps to structure business discussion. So a lot of people say, I've got it all in my head. A lot of people can talk about it, but they cannot put it down. But with the business model canvas template, you can actually structure and put down your business ideas. Okay? Number 2, advantage. It is fast and you don't need to write the 20 pages long business plan. So with the business model canvas, it's fast. Like I said, it's a smart document. Okay? Advantage number 3, the business model canvas is great for developing portfolio of ideas. You have so many ideas, but you don't know what to do about it. With a template of the business model canvas, you can really put your ideas together. Number 4, the 4th advantage. The business model canvas makes the value proposition more clear. What have you got to offer your customers? With the business model canvas template, there's a segment within the 9 segments that is specifically for value proposition. So you can really tell your customers what you have to offer them. And lastly, the business model canvas shows what drives value. What drives value in that business, okay? And how to make money. After all, we are all in business to make money, to make profit. So with the business model canvas, straight away you know what drives value, and you can communicate that to relevant stakeholders, and you know exactly the revenue streams. One of the 9 segments of the business model canvas, as we will see in a minute, is the revenue streams. And revenue streams tells you about how to make money. So that's the whiteboard session on the business model canvas. Now we go to the smartboard session. If you come with me, please. Okay. What you have here is a template of the business model canvas. I have said to you that it's 9 segments. Please let's count. Segment 1, key partners. Segment 2, key activities. Segment 3, key resources. Segment 4, value propositions. Segment 5, customer relationships. Segment 6, channels. Segment 7, customer segments. Segment 8, cost structure. And segment 9, revenue streams. Ladies and gentlemen, 9 segments of the business model canvas. As you can see already, this template gives you an holistic perspective of a business. We know about the key partners, the stakeholders of the business. We know about the key activities. What will be the major operations of the business? We know about the key resources. What are the resources that we need to put as an investment into the business? We know about the value propositions. What are we offering our customers? What is in it for the customers? What will give the customers satisfaction? What will make the customers delighted? Okay. We have customer relationships. This segment explains how we tend to relate with our customers. Channels of distribution from production or whatever the concept is. How does the product or service reach the customer? Okay. Customer segments. So this is segmentation. Who are the customers? Okay. Are they young families? Are they old families? Are they males? Are they females? Are they from one particular part of a geographical area? That can be discussed there. The cost structure in terms of expenses. Okay, what expenses will be incurred? We'll go in the cost structure, and then you have the revenue streams. Is how we make money. Okay, how we make money. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is a blank template of a business model canvas. What is interesting now is that on the next 2 slides, we look at a business model canvas for 2 organizations that we are familiar with. We look at the business model canvas for BMW, and then we look at the business model canvas for Uber. Come with me as I put that on. So we have firstly here business model canvas for BMW. I'd like to give reference here, please, because this is something I found online as majorly useful. This particular presentation for business model canvas for BMW was put together by Strategizer, and that's strategizer.com. Okay, but this is useful for everyone to learn from. Let's look first at the key partners. Who are the key partners of BMW? As you can see here, the key partners of BMW are the stakeholders, the people who had the vision. Some stakeholders of BMW are the people who have the vision. What kind of car would we deliver in 5 years' time? Okay, visionaries. Supply chain partners. For an automobile manufacturer like BMW, they have a lot of partners that supply them. Okay, so supply chain partners are key partners. IT companies, yeah, IT companies for the dashboard, for the music, for all IT devices that you can find in the car. As you can see here, IT companies are key partners. Also, other key partners are competitors. Competitors are also key partners. For example, Toyota. Other car companies, it says the key partners for BMW. What are the key activities for BMW? Of course, it's about sales. Okay, key activities will be sales. Of course, they have to advertise before they sell. It's about marketing. Of course, they make these cars. So a major key activity in BMW will be manufacturing, that is production. Okay, another key activity for BMW is that that of innovation. Okay, so innovation for a better driving experience. Those are key activities. What about key resources? What is being put in? What's being invested? Key resources would be first the human resources in BMW, talented staff, talented people. Okay, the brand itself is a resource. The BMW brand itself is a resource. Okay. The manufacturing system in BMW, the agile manufacturing system in BMW is a resource as well. Okay, let's go to value proposition. I like the fact, I love the fact that the value proposition is right there in the center of the business model canvas. Look at that, value proposition. What is the value proposition of your business? For BMW, they offer customers ultimate driving experience. Okay, what is the value proposition of that business idea of yours? For BMW, they are offering active cruise control with stop and go. You see, remote devices. Okay, remote devices in terms of to find the car, you can use a remote. To lock the car, you can use a remote. Okay, so these are full electric options as well. Okay, so the hybrid, they manufacture hybrid cars. Value proposition for BMW. Customer relationships. Yeah, always by your side at your service. BMW. Okay, love brand, car for life. Yeah. So co-pilot driver assistance. As you can see, customer relationships rather for BMW is that it's a love brand, always by your side. Okay, and this could also be some form of value proposition. What are the channels? Okay, you can buy your BMW from a dealer. You can get that from online sales, okay, or from a third-party mobility service provider. Customer segments, okay. Who are the target customers of BMW? BMW is not for everybody. They have done their market segmentation and they have particular target customers. For BMW, it's customers that are keen on high quality, quality-minded people, or customers that are keen on performance of the vehicle, performance driven. Okay, those are the target customers for BMW. In terms of cost structure, what are the expenses? Expense for research and development, expense for innovation and exploration, expense for production, expense for sales and marketing, expense for trainings, continuous professional development training for members of staff. Okay, and what are the revenue streams for BMW? How do they make money? Of course, from sales of the car sales. Of course, people buy cars, and after the warranty period, they come back to service their cars. Okay, service and maintenance. For people who want to lease a car, and for people who want to rent a car. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the business model canvas for BMW. Please feel free to, if I was going too fast, please feel free to rewind and listen to what I've said on each of the 9 segments. More interestingly, let's look at the business model canvas for Uber. Okay, maybe we have all used an Uber taxi at one time or the other. What's interesting now is to look at the business model canvas for Uber. Who are the key partners of this Uber service? The investors, those people who have invested in that concept or in the organization. The map tech companies, yeah, companies that provide map tech services, navigations, and the payment processor companies. So these are major key partners or stakeholders for Uber. What are the key activities of Uber? Of course, it's a platform development and maintenance. The platform is developed and it's maintained. It's about hiring drivers. It's a key activity. They hire drivers. Okay. It's about promotion of the services, and it's about the operations itself. These are the key activities of Uber. What are the key resources of Uber? Tech platform. Okay. A resource there is that without technology, there will be no Uber. Okay. Technology platform or technical platform. The driver network, okay, it's a resource. The brand itself, the Uber brand itself, it's a brand that says fast taxi, safe taxi. Fast transportation, safe transportation, okay? And then a major key resource there is this talented employees, talented staff, okay? What is the value proposition for Uber? As you can see here, easiest way to get around. Anywhere, anytime, you can get a Uber. Low cost, but you get luxury at a low cost, okay? And various levels of service, okay? And value proposition also to the drivers is that they can earn money whenever they want. 2, customer relationships with Uber. They have a rating system where customers can give feedback about the services. The channels, what are the channels? The channel is simple, it's through the app. I'm sure most of us have the Uber app on our mobile phones. Okay, a customer segment. Who are the target customers for Uber? It's the riders, the people who need a ride. Anybody who needs a taxi from point A to point B. Okay. Also, the customers, interestingly, are the drivers, the people who want to earn money by driving. Okay, they have to sign up to Uber. What are the cost structures? Expenses. Cost structures. The employee payroll, staff is paid. Driver payouts, yeah, legal services fees, marketing, promotion, and all of that, and the technical platform, of course, has its own cost. But how does Uber make money? Revenue streams for Uber: for every kilometer or mile, the dollar is counting. That's how they make money. And then this is the business model canvas for Uber. Ladies and gentlemen, I have explained that the business model canvas is the strategic management and a lean startup template and tool which helps to create, deliver, and capture value. I have talked about the advantages of the BMC, the business model canvas. I have said it is fast and it's not like the traditional 20 pages business plan. I have said that it helps us to make the value proposition as clear as possible. Okay, and I have also said that it shows us what drives value and how to make money. Remember, the BMC originated from Alexander Osterwalder and Yves Prignon. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, and I hope that you have enjoyed this lecture from the business model canvas. As you know, I always like to get feedback, so please, if you have feedback for me, please send me an email at info@idps.com, as you can see on the screen, or you can visit the website www.idpsconsults.com to give some feedback. I also thought it's important that I had at this point that this is an absolutely free service for students all over the world, and I'm not making money, and the intention is not to make money. It's an absolutely free service to educate the world. Thank you very much. Please, as you know, I will not go until I talk about my passion. And my passion is that Africa must develop. So are you an African anywhere in the world? Please, let's keep working towards a united Africa, and let's keep doing everything we can to promote African development. Thank you very much. So this is where it comes to an end today. In English language, I like to say thank you. In Dutch language here in the Netherlands, I like to say dankjewel. In Yoruba language from Nigeria, West Africa, I like to say ẹ ṣé o. Bye.